Hey everyone, my name is Ashton. Guess what time it is? It's Bible story time! Jesus had just finished teaching a large group of people and wanted to go be alone for a while and pray. He sent the disciples out in a boat to cross the sea. All of a sudden, while they were out there in the middle of the night, a huge storm came. The disciples were very afraid. Then, just when they thought it couldn't get any worse, they looked up and saw the figure of a person coming toward them. The disciples thought it was a ghost. They all began to get very scared. First there was a big storm, and now a ghost was coming after them. It was not a ghost, of course. Do you know who it was? That's right, it was Jesus. He was walking on the water and coming out to be with them in the storm. Suddenly, Peter yelled out to Jesus, "Lord, if it is really you, let me come out and walk on the water to you." Jesus said, "Come on." Peter did something that most of us would think is crazy. He stepped out of the boat in the middle of the storm and began to walk on the water toward Jesus. Peter kept walking on the water toward Jesus, focusing on his Lord just a few feet away. Then, Peter did something that really messed him up. He began to look around at all of the waves, the storm, and the rain. He began to get scared. When Peter took his eyes off of Jesus and started focusing on the storm, he began to sink. Peter thought he was going to drown. He cried out to Jesus to save him. "Help me, Jesus," he yelled. Jesus reached out his hand to Peter and pulled him out of the water, setting him into the boat. Peter was saved. Jesus looked at Peter and said, "You have such little faith. Why did you doubt?" Peter felt ashamed because he didn't keep his eyes on Jesus. Today, you are going to learn the important lesson that Peter learned. We must always keep our eyes on Jesus. Well, I hope you enjoyed our Bible story. See you around!